Hello everybody and welcome back to the daily practice with me, Benita. Today's practice is a short stretch focused on releasing any tension in the hips, perfect for times when you feel a little bit overwhelmed or you just feel like you need to get some emotional release, maybe during the luteal phase or just any time when you've been feeling a lot of emotional pressure or just need a little moment to wind down. So you can do it at nighttime, in the afternoon, or even in the morning if you want to move through the day with more embodiment and relaxation. So, and also this is a practice where there's no standing, so we're just going to stay on the mat. You don't need any equipment. And yeah, so it's a very relaxed practice. So let's begin. Placing our feet together, opening the heart, lifting the crown, and just allowing your knees to flutter like a butterfly. So I'm going to use my hands to open my feet like a book. So now the outside edges of my feet are touching, and I'm opening my heart, lifting my crown, and simply allowing the knees to flutter up and down, just allowing any tension to be released from the lower back, from the hips. Good. And just allowing that movement to pause, take a natural, just a break in the movement. And sometimes I like to give myself a little bit of a massage. So this is always a good way to activate your self-love, love for self, and also to increase oxytocin. So of course, petting your cat or dog, or cuddling with your kids or your partner is a perfect way to do that too. But you can actually stimulate oxytocin, that feel-good hormone that's so important for us women, to just give yourself a nice loving touch. So just giving yourself a gentle massage as you're breathing deeply, closing your eyes if you need to, giving even your feet a little rub, and just allowing yourself to feel pleasure, okay? And then extending your legs forward. And we can lean back just for a moment. You can shake your legs if you need to, just to relax any tension. Maybe shake your legs up and down or to the sides, allowing yourself to just find a relaxed seated position, allowing yourself to lean back here. And let's just do some circles with the ankles. So let's circle the ankles over to the right first. So going clockwise. Or sorry, actually it's anti-clockwise. Doesn't really matter which way you go first. Just allowing yourself to point your toes, and just remembering that our yoga practice is a practice of getting to know ourselves. So notice how you feel as you do this movement. Don't just do it mechanically. Instead, allow yourself to feel, is there any tension in the ankle? How do my feet actually feel when I do this? And now taking that clockwise motion, so over to the left. Big circles or small ones, whatever feels appropriate for you today. Allowing yourself to breathe deeply as you do this motion. Good. And just pausing for a moment. Notice how your body feels right now. Good. And next, sitting up a little bit more straight. See if you can find really your sit bones firmly on the floor beneath you. Pulling your shoulders back and down, drawing the chin in, lifting up from the crown as high as possible. So if available, keep your knees straight, but if you need to, rather bend your knees than round your back. So rather bend your knees and keep your toes pointing up and heels pushing forward, and always lifting from the crown, pulling the shoulders down. Really finding that long, strong spine. Breathing deeply. And now let's bring the left foot in. So I'm going to place my left foot in the right elbow crease and left knee in the left elbow crease. If you can reach around to wrap around your arm like this, that's great. If not, you can also just hold on to your foot and your knee. But we have the left leg close to our chest, and we're going to allow our upper body to kind of twist the hip, open the hip from side to side. So you can imagine that you're rocking a baby to sleep. Close your eyes if you need to and allow your hip to open as you breathe deeply and as you keep lifting up from the crown. And let's not forget about the right foot. So I keep pushing my right heel forward as I pull my right toes in towards my right knee. So I keep lifting up from the crown, lifting up from the heart, rocking from side to side. Good. And then gently, slowly placing that leg down. Feel free to take a small breather here and just notice how your body feels after that movement. Maybe notice sensations, a difference in sensations on the left side and on the right side. Good. And now let's do the other side. So I'm going to sit up straight again. Find my sit bones firmly on the floor. Push the floor away with my hands. Remember, better to bend the knees than to around the back. And I'm going to bring my right foot in. So right foot into the left elbow crease, and right knee in the right elbow crease, if you can reach. Otherwise, just hold on to the foot and the knee with your hands. And then just gently rocking from side to side. Keep lifting up from the crown. Keep lengthening the spine. Breathing. And let's remember that left foot. So I'm constantly pushing my left heel forward and pulling my left toes up and towards my knee. And lifting up from the crown, breathing deeply, long, strong breaths, and relaxed shoulders, neck, and jaw. And also middle of the forehead is soft. Good. And then extending the right leg back on the floor and just taking a small pause. Relax the legs, maybe shake them. Exhale from the mouth if it feels appropriate. Good. And just take a small pause here. Appreciate your body. Notice how the hips feel, how the back feels, how the legs feel. See if you can relax the face a little bit more, really softening that area between the eyebrows and the jaw. Good. And now let's find our deep squat. So if it's available to you easily, you can just simply come into a deep squat. But for some of us, maybe it's not that effortlessly available. Then you can, if you have your yoga mat, you can just roll your yoga mat, or otherwise place a folded blanket or cushion under the heels like so. But wherever you are, or you can, if you have a yoga block, anything like that, pillow, book, anything to elevate the heels so you can comfortably sit in a squat. And one of my yoga teachers always said that if there's if there's only one asana you do every day, then may this be it. So finding your deep squat and placing your elbows inside the knees, lifting the heart forward and up, lifting up from the crown. Let's see if I turn towards you. So really pushing the palms together. My thumbs are exactly at my heart center. So I'm lifting up from the crown, allowing my hips to sink deeper with every exhale, and lengthening the spine with every inhale, allowing my elbows to push the knees to the sides and hold here. So really growing longer from the crown with each inhale and allowing the hips to relax with every exhale. Okay, let's bring a little bit of fluidity into this movement, into this posture. So we're gonna release the arms, and as I inhale, I'm gonna lift up my right arm, follow with my eyes, and exhale, bring it back down. And then the other side. So inhale, really reach up, full breath, and then I begin my exhale, and the movement comes back down. My lungs are empty when I'm in the middle. Then I begin my inhale, movement follows, and I look up, and exhale, back down. So I begin my inhalation. My lungs are filling up completely. Left arm up. I look up towards my fingertips. And then I exhale, hands down. So one more time on each side. So I'm going to begin my inhalation. My right arm lifts up. I look up. And then my lungs are completely full. I begin my exhalation and the movement comes back down. And my lungs are empty when I'm in the middle. And then I begin the other side as I inhale, lift up, look up towards the left fingertips, open the heart, and coming back to the middle. And now if it's enough, you can just stay here. But if you want to try to go a little bit deeper, see if you can wrap your arms around your shins. So now my triceps are in front of my knees, and I'm going to inhale here and exhale, falls forward. So I'm holding on to my heels or my ankles, and I'm using my triceps to push my shins back. And if available, I can even try to find my nose or chin on the floor. Good. I'm breathing here. Don't worry if you can't get this deep into the stretch. This is just for you to play with and see if it's available today. Thank you. Always remembering to respect where your body is at today. And maybe this was easy yesterday, but it's hard today, or the opposite, okay? Just we're here getting to know ourselves. Good. Coming back as we inhale, and let's just sit back down on the floor. Extend your legs forward and just take a small pause again. Just notice how your body feels now. Great. And then let's just lie down on the back. Feel free to hug your knees in here. Maybe make some circles from side to side, or rock from side to side, rather. Both directions, whatever feels appropriate to you today. Good. And then keep your right knee bent and extend your left leg. So we're here really trying to push the right sit bone forward to lengthen that right side as we pull the right knee in towards the right armpit. And I'm pointing or flexing my left foot so my left leg stays a little bit active here. And here too, feel free to sway a little bit from side to side, softening the face, jaw, middle of the forehead. Good. And let's switch sides. So placing the right foot on the floor, keep it active, pointed or flexed, and just bringing the left knee in. And at the same time, I'm really focusing on pushing the left hip or sitting bone forward. So I'm really lengthening the left side of my body, making the left side as long as possible, keeping my shoulders firmly on the floor and breathing deeply. And feel free to incorporate a little bit of movement here. Good. And then extending that left leg forward. And as a part of our yoga practice, I invite you to just take a moment to listen to your body. Feel how your body feels right now. And maybe there is some other stretch that your body is still asking for today. Maybe it's a simple hug of the knees, or maybe it's a little twist to one side. But just allow your body to tell you what it needs right now. So you can look to a teacher like myself for guidance or for ideas or inspiration, but ultimately your own body is your best teacher. And you have the inner knowing of what the right move, the right thing to do is in this moment. So just allow that to emerge. Good. And then when you're ready, just allowing yourself to extend your legs forward. Maybe giving yourself a little hug, pulling the shoulder blades down the back, extending the neck. So I like to place my fingers on that soft area between the skull and the neck and really extend my neck. Then allow my fingertips to touch on my abdomen, and then from there open the arms to the sides, palms facing up. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth and completely relax and soften just for a moment. Feeling your entire physical body just relax on the surface you're laying on. Allowing your mind to watch the breath softly, gently. And if you notice your mind wandering off to some other thoughts, you can just acknowledge thoughts or thinking, and then just come back to watch the breath in the present moment. Feel free to stay here as long as you wish, just relaxing, breathing, integrating the practice. But if you're ready to move on with your day, feel free to come over to the right side just for a moment. Once again, feel free to touch your own body. Thank your physical body for allowing yourself to move, be, enjoy, be of service, and just to simply exist in this world. Coming back to a seat. And one more time, bringing your hands to the heart center, bowing gratitude to yourself for coming to do your daily practice today, and bowing gratitude also to all the teachers who have brought us this practice. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure, and as always, if you found this of benefit, don't hesitate to share with a family member or friend. Subscribe, and also comment if there's any specific kind of practice you would like to see on this channel. And as always, a good practice is the one you do. Thanks so much. See you next week.